Hello again, everyone. VanguardOfValor here, and welcome back to another episode of FTL. We're back on board the Arwing Mark 1, and it is going quite nicely now. It took a while to get started. We had a very hard time, but now we're pretty solidly well defended. We have 50 missiles, which is pretty ridiculous. I could literally just spam the smart bomb to kill all of our enemies now. I'm not gonna, because that's kind of boring, but I could. We have 36 drone parts, which we can't use. A bunch of fuel, not the best hull, but some nice weaponry, some decent engines and evasion techniques. We have our barrel roll button here. We can hit that to barrel roll for 15 seconds or shorter if we fire any attacks, which will allow us to do all kinds of nice evasive things. We have Fen, a mantis, added to our crew to help deal with borders, and we have a pile of money. I should probably spend some of it, but for now we're going to hold on to it in case we can manage to upgrade our shields or our engines soon, because that would be nice to be a little bit better defended for the final battle. Here we arrive in a pirate-controlled sector, Sector 7, and what do we see? Well, we see a whole bunch of this stuff. I think what we're going to do is we're going to jump... I don't really want to go to this distress beacon. We're kind of low on hull, and I don't want to risk taking random distress beacon event damage. I know you can potentially get healed or whatever, but I'm just going to... Oh, it's an asteroid belt. This is not better. This is not better. We find a pirate ship lying in wait inside this asteroid field, which immediately moves in to attack us. No surprise there. They have not so dangerous weapons, 2 burst laser Mark 1s, which can potentially hurt us, and an Artemis missile. And we're in an asteroid belt, which does actually make those a little bit more dangerous. But we'll have to wait and see how it goes, because this could be bad, or it could be not that bad. Either way, we're going to cloak out now so that they don't hit us with all those nasty weapons. 108% evasion, thank you very much. Barrel rolling is the way to go. This isn't actually a barrel roll, this is an aileron roll, in the official terminology. But you know what? That's okay, it's a barrel roll. Peppy says it right here, see? Now, do we attack the shields and let the asteroids kill them, or attack the weapons to make sure the Artemis missile never touches us again? Shields. Go, shields, go! Please hit. Oh man, that was terrible. So many misses. But this room is on fire, so their whole crew is in there dealing with that now, so that's nice. They're probably going to get another missile shot at us, and these lasers are probably going to do something before we manage to hit them again, but please don't. Good, they missed. Excellent. Excellent. Please get those shields back up before the asteroids hit us. Alright, time to hit them again. 2 can play at that game, jerks. And your shields are down and on fire. Excellent, and that guy's low on health, and there's no room in the med bay. I may need to kill him sometime soon. There is another missile coming in, but we can cloak that one out, thankfully enough. They're going to repair those shields very quickly, but now they're starting to get hit by rocks. They want to give us some fuel and scrap, but it's not a great amount, so we're not going to accept their paltry surrender, and we're going to hit them before they get their shields back up. Oh, hitting the weapons, that's what we'd like to see. Next shot should kill them, because we're going to go for the helm, so they can't dodge, and then another one in the engines, just for fun. And they're dead. Awesome. Bye-bye, slugs. Nice try. You had your chance to hurt us, and you missed it. Ship explodes, giving us a fuel, a missile, and 54 scrap, which is quite a nice reward. I think we'll try and go around this way, and then we'll kind of circle back that way. That sounds good to me. Let's go check out what's on this side of the sector. What do we see over here? Not a bad offer. 8 fuel for 2 drone parts, I guess. I don't think we really need it, because we're going to get a bunch of fuel soon anyway, but we'll take it. Some civilians here are advertising a bunch of fuel for drone parts, and we'll happily take that trade. There we go. Alright, now what? I guess we go over here and keep jumping. What are these guys going to offer us? Oh, looks like a battle, and we have no evasion. That's interesting. Oh, glaive beam. Oh, glaive beam. No, glaive beam. No. Once we arrive, our screen lights up with warnings. Nearby pirates seem to have advanced hacking tools and tried to shut down our engines. Our crew keep them barely operational, and they move in for the attack. They also have a cloak, which is interesting, but they have a glaive beam, which is the real scary thing. They have a burst laser Mark 1, which means they can't really hurt us with lasers, but really they're not trying to. They're just trying to get lucky enough to have that attack link up with the halberd beam or the glaive beam, which will do some serious damage to us if they get lucky. Thankfully, the halberd beam didn't do anything, and the glaive beam should go off soon, I think. I think it's actually going to go off right about now, which is a bit scary. So what we're going to do here is we're going to smack these guys in the shields with our first salvo, and then the weapons with our second. I kind of want to hit them... Nah... Problem is they're going to repair so fast. If we hit them with the weapons first, it's not going to do much. But we're going to hit them with this now. And we're going to hit them with this next. Oh, thank goodness, both of those missed, which means the halberd beam does nothing. Perfect. Halberd beam is now the only active weapon, which means they can't hurt us until they come out of cloaking, because by then they're going to have something repaired. But for the time being, we're okay. And they have a mantis doing all the repairs, which means you have plenty of time. So, I think we're going to target shields next, because if we can get those down, it'll be a lot easier to kill them and or keep their weapons offline. So, burst laser go, heavy laser go. Perfect. Knocks out the shields completely and sets them on fire. Weapons are still being repaired very slowly by the mantis in there. I think he's about to get 1 layer fixed, but that might not even be enough to get this thing back online. And their shields have actually just burned out completely, which is great. Unfortunately, they didn't just manage to repair the damage, but that's fine, because now we're going to smack him in the helm with some heavy lasers. Good. And anything else with the burst laser Mark 3, out of 5 shots, 1 is bound to hit. All of them hit because the helm is still broken, and they're dead. With the pirate ship destroyed, we get 4 fuel and 70 scrap, which is great. and I am quite happy about that. Alright, another distress beacon over here we could potentially jump over to, but I don't know. I don't really want to go over there. I want to do this top part of the map, like I said. Don't know why I really want to do that part of the map, but I kind of do. We're going to look over here. Maybe there's another asteroid field. Blah. I was going to say, maybe there's something wonderful, but no, there's really not. We find another rebel automated scout here. Let's fight them. They have drones. They have, oh goodness, a big laser and a halberd beam. Nothing too scary. If they get lucky with this guy, they might be able to really neutralize our shields. We'll just have to keep an eye on them and make sure nothing bad happens. The real dangerous thing is that if they manage to hit us with this, we could be really hurting. But we should be able to completely dodge that with the cloak, so it shouldn't be a problem. Now theirs is going to fire a second or two after ours does. Oh, we just shot one of their drones. Really? Whatever, it's down, and we're going to cloak right now. Thank you very much. I'm not interested in getting hit by all those and then getting murdered by asteroids. Plus, that'll give us a nice section of time when we can charge up our weapons again. They can't repair the shield damage because of the fact there's a hole in that room, which is nice. And the next salvo we're going to take here should knock them out more or less completely. There we go. That's what I'd like to see. A dead auto assault in 2 salvos. Perfect. Ship explodes, giving us 2 fuel, 2 missiles, another 59 scrap, and that is good. We can't buy anything in here because we are in an asteroid field, but we can easily jump out and then buy things once we're in a safer place. Is there anything interesting over here? I hope so. The only thing here is an old abandoned mining structure and a resupply station. They appear to have been picked clean by marauders, but you know what? That's fine. There's a store way over there. I don't think we're going to go over there, thank you very much. We're going to go back over this way. We might even check out that distress beacon, but I don't know if we'll be able to get over there in time before the rebels take it over. What do we find here? A missile shoots across our bow when the jump completes. Our scans reveal a ship with pirate markings pursuing an unknown vessel. They try and buy us off with 3 fuel, a drone part, and 34 scrap, but I'm not interested. We're going to be a hero and attack that pirate. Pirate ship stops pursuit and locks weapons. That's fine. The only really dangerous thing they've got on there is this thing. They've got a fire beam and a heavy laser Mark II, but that's not scary. We just really need to knock out the Zoltan shield and blast them into next week. The Hermes missile could hurt us potentially, but we should be able to dodge it fairly effectively, so I'm not all that concerned. Alright, hit them with the smart bomb, please. This missile's going to be firing in 2 seconds or so after the smart bomb goes, I think. 2 or 3? Yeah, there it goes. And we missed with the smart bomb, which is really annoying. But not the end of the world. We are going to fire the burst laser here quickly, and we're going to cloak so that they can't hit us with a missile. At least some of those are going to hit. Oh, I had left it with 1 point of armor. Alright, well, I shouldn't have left the smart bomb on, but we're going to use the smart bomb anyway because I've got it. Fire the smart bomb at the shields and turn it off. Turn on the heavy laser. We're just going to blast through this thing the old-fashioned way. There we go. Zoltan shield's down. We do have a billion missiles, so it's not like we really missed anything there. Now we're going to try and knock out their weapons before they manage to fire this thing again, which shouldn't be too hard because we do have the drop on them here. It might be the most internalized weapon, though, which might make it quite hard to hit. But we did hit it directly. That was the furthest exposed one, so that's good. Thankfully, now we're entirely safe from this fight. They only have Mantis in there, which means they're going to be repairing this incredibly slowly, which may actually mean they never get to fix this breach before the oxygen problem gets too high. But we'll have to wait and see. Either way, I'm not that concerned. Next shot's going for the shields. Go, 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 lasers! Awesome. And now they're trying to run away. Thankfully enough, they're also not sitting on the helm anymore, and they have no shields, so they're not going to sit on the helm, because this guy's suffocating in here trying to fix the weapons, and generally things are going our way. So we're going to heavy laser them in the helm just to make sure they can't leave. There we go, and they try and surrender, offering us 8 missiles, 2 drone parts, and 36 scrap. That's actually a pretty decent bribe if we needed missiles, but yeah, 51 missiles. I don't think we need more missiles. Reject that offer and murder them with a burst laser. Go, burst laser Mark III! Pew, 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 pew! That's what we like to see. Alright. Dead pirate. 73 scrap from the exploding pirate, and we go to check out the ship we just saved. We find out it was a rebel scout. What do you know? We can destroy the ship and salvage it, or make them delay the rebel fleet. I think we're just going to... well, we might delay the rebel fleet. That might be interesting. We have a ton of money. We don't really need any more. I don't know. It's hard to say. I guess... because, I mean, salvage, we're not going to get much from destroying this guy. But it is Sector 7, so we'll probably get as much as you potentially could. Whereas we do this, we're not going to get a whole lot necessarily. Let's destroy the ship and see what we get. Destroying the ship only gives us 38 scrap. So I picked the wrong choice probably there. But you know what? That's fine. That's fine. We have 414 scrap. I really don't mind. We're going to spend some of that scrap to give us level 4 shields. So now we're a lot more better protected. That's even English. Yep. And we are going to potentially buy us some more little upgrades here just in case we need them. I'll hold on to a little bit of money because I'd love to buy a little bit of repairs just in case we don't get as much as we need from the final sector. But the only store in the sector's over there, so I guess there's no real point in doing that. Alright, jump over here and let us see what is hiding. More asteroids. Lovely. We arrive at an asteroid belt to find a rebel automated scout which has, ion weapons and a halberd beam. That could be dangerous. And beam drone and an attack drone. Hello, you have pretty heavy weapons. Thankfully, we have lots of shields now, so we're a little bit better protected against you. I think we're probably going to smack you in the weapons first, because if we can get some of these ion weapons offline, we'll be a lot happier. Alright, there goes the heavy ion. I really don't want to get hit by any of these, so we're just going to cloak out here to make sure we don't get hit by any of them, which is a little bit disappointing, because now we can't really charge these up or take advantage of the cloak time, but that's fine. We're going to smack them about here with some shots to the weapons. Please hit something. Okay, you knocked out the heavy ion. Better than nothing. Better than nothing. Not the best number of hits there. The heavy lasers both missed, but that's okay. Here's a bunch of shots coming in. We're pretty well defended here, though, with that high evasion and our nicely leveled shields. We're going to pummel these guys into weapons yet again, just to make sure they never manage to hit us with anything else again. And their shields took a puncture. That's amazing. That means they can't take any repairs on there, and we didn't even have to do it. The game decided to do it for us. Awesome. Alright, let's hit them again in the weapons. I really don't like those ion weapons in a asteroid field. Even if the potential for damage is low, it's still something I don't really want to have to deal with. Now, we've barrel rolled, so they can't hit us anyway, but it's still a scary situation. Next salvo here. Oh, the asteroid killed one of their drones. That's amazing. Alright, gonna go for the kill here. And that's the weapons. That's them dead. Fantastic. Dead auto assault is what I like to see. We get 2 missiles to drone part and another 56 scrap, bumping us up to 190 again, which is a pretty absurd amount. We could probably go here and then make it out. I'm not sure if we can. It's a dangerous thing, but even if we can't, we can make it back here safely in one jump anyway, and we have plenty of time, so I'm not too concerned. What do we see here? Nothing. We arrive to see a small fleet of NG ships target us with a message saying that piracy results in negative societal impact. That's nice. You're kind of like, just informing us of this, or what? It's not going to change anything, you know. I think we'll upgrade our weapon control with this amount of money, so if we get hit in the weapons, we don't immediately go down a level. That's probably a pretty solid idea, and we can make this jump, so that's great. We can take the most out of this sector as we potentially could. What do we see here now? Another Zoltan shield here, another Zoltan pirate. They have a halberd beam, nothing too dangerous, actually. Basic laser and a heavy laser Mark 1. No, it's a burst laser Mark II. Okay, it's not a basic laser. And a pile of drones again. These guys really like their drones, don't they? Smart bomb, please knock out the shield. If not, we'll burst laser them. And this should be fine, honestly. I'd be surprised if we're in too much trouble here. I might cloak out when the dual laser goes off, just to be safe, but I'm not really worried. Go, smart bomb, go! Please hit them in the weapons. Yay! Shields are down. Now we can use this time to charge up our heavy lasers, so we can do kind of alpha strike on their weapons. That's the only thing that's really concerning me right now, because if they manage to get lucky with the timing on the halberd beam, they could potentially do some pretty good damage. I'm not too worried about it, honestly, but it could happen, so we're going to make sure it doesn't happen by blowing that weapon system into tiny bits, or rather, missing it entirely. But the dual laser's off for turn, so that's nice. That's really the scary one. Apart from that, they can't hurt us. The burst laser Mark II is what I was trying to say. I think I said dual laser there, and that's not what I meant. We're going to come in here and blast them again now. Alpha strike, go! Please hit now, and that's a bit better. Okay, we set the room on fire, we did a bit more damage, that's what I like to see. Next shots are going into the shield room, because then we'll be able to hit them at our leisure, and by that I mean freely. Okay, burst laser go, heavy laser go, fire weapons! And that's amazing, that took a whole pile of damage there. So they try and surrender now, offering us another paltry offer. We're not interested, unless they were offering maybe repairs. If they were offering to heal us, then I would probably take their offer. But anything other than that at the moment, I don't care. We don't need your, basically anything. Unless they offer us augments or free weapons, I guess. But we don't even need weapons at this point. We have our arsenal right here. Alright, ship destroyed, giving us way more. A missile, a drone part, and 53 scrap. Much better. And we have 2 more jumps before we're out of space. So let's go jump them, and then run out of space. And it's a sun! Maybe I shouldn't have come here. Ugh, it's not even an interesting thing, it's just pirates boarding us. Alright, so we arrived close to a star and find out that there was a damaged ship here, and the pirates on board jump onto our ship. Thankfully, they're all human, which makes it a little bit easier for us to deal with. We are going to actually send Gumfo down here to help fight them. I'm not too worried, we should be able to take these guys pretty easily, but I really don't want to burn, so we might jump over to the next sector while we're currently fighting these guys, which is a pretty ridiculously silly idea, but we're going to do it anyway, because why not? Hopefully there's nothing really bad here, but I'd be surprised if there is. We find a long-range beacon here, of course, and there is a fuel station here. Nothing too worrying, and I don't need to buy any fuel because we're going to get a whole bunch of fuel for free at the minute anyway. So we can ignore the station, and now we can fight these guys without having to worry about the fire at all, which is great. We're probably going to have to send our human crew to go get healed soon, and possibly our friend Banks as well, although yes, we're going to send Fox out of there right now so he doesn't die. We might lose the helm, which would be a little bit unfortunate, but since we did power it up, we should be fine. We can use the more advanced medbay to... Oh goodness, you're going to die, Joe. Oh, we made it. Woo-hoo-hoo. 4 health there, Banks. That's probably 1 shot from an enemy. That's so close. Alright, Fenn's okay. He's just going to chill out in here for a minute. These guys have almost back to full health. I'm going to send them in there to distract these humans. They can't get through the door anyway. And we're going to send our other crew in to get healed up as well. Whew, that could have been nasty there. I just about got Banks murdered, and that would have lost us our master pilot. That's not a good situation. But it didn't happen, so we're all good. Alright, Banks back into piloting. We're going to send these guys back into the medbay to heal up. That was basically as perfect a final jump as it... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Basically as perfect a final jump as we could have hoped for. And the medbay is now off as well. Put power back in there, please. There we go. Alright, that was silly. Thankfully, it instantly recharges, so I don't have to wait again. That would have been annoying, but we're good. Gumpo, get in there. You know what, Gumpo? I scorned you when you arrived, but you've been quite helpful. You've helped keep the borders off our back. You've helped keep our shields up and running. You didn't deserve what I'd said to you. I take it back. Only kindly. Only kind of, though. Alright, we're going to power up more other things. What else can we power up here? We don't have a whole pile of scrap left. We have enough to get some decent upgrades. This is not going to be a high score run, because we don't even have these systems. But that's fine. I'm okay with this. What are we going to power up now? I don't know. Sensors don't really help us too much at this point. Neither does piloting, or medbay, or oxygen, or anything, really. But we'll take it and we'll jump. So what do we get out of the next sector? It is, of course, the last stand. Let us go and see what we see. So, some nice red ships. We arrive at the heart of the last Federation fleet. Our access codes get us past the security and give us a direct feed to the capital ship's war room. Admiral Tully responds, saying, "What is the meaning of this? Who are you?" We explain our mission, and he understands, but our explanation is met with murmurs of cynicism and disbelief among most of the officers. General Terzel of the Engine Brigade speaks up in our favor, saying, "This intel suggests a potential counter to rebel technology. Risk all or save none." As we explain the weakness of the enemy fleet, being the rebel flagship, and that is connected intricately to every other ship in the fleet, and taking it out will effectively destroy all of their ability to pilot independently. Tully responds, saying, "Well, in that case, it's settled then. The rebels will be here momentarily, and we will do what we can to hold off their warships, but you must succeed in destroying this flagship. We will fuel your ship now, and our stations are offer help wherever possible. Good luck." He gives us 10 more fuel, which we really didn't need, but some repairs, which we really did need. Hopefully there's some easy help beacons. Oh, they're way over there. That's not good. We have 5 jumps to get to them, but I don't even know if we can. That's unfortunate. We can't really get the repairs I was hoping for, but maybe we'll be able to get lucky and we'll get some nice things here or something. I don't know. We'll take a look, though, and see. We're going to jump over this way and see what this area brings. Alright, we find a large transport here being pursued by a rebel bombing squadron. One bomber's managed to slip through the defensive fire and is poised to wreak havoc amongst the enormous yet vulnerable transports. All I've ever seen of this is that it's been full of civilians, but we're gonna get in there and see what happens. Let's fight the rebels. Alright, we move into intercept, they move into board. They have breach missiles, which are not scary because we have some pretty darn effective anti-breach missile strategies, in which case we have a cloak. It basically means that a breach missile will never hit you if you use it all the time at the right time. And the other weapons are not scary at all because we have level 4 shields. So unless something really crazy happens, this guy can't hurt us. We're not going to take any chances, mind you, but it is possible. Or rather, it isn't really possible. They have level 4 shields, which is basically the bane of our existence. Burst laser, go! Try and take those down a little bit. And go! We might be able to hit them here. Go, go! Ah, we missed one. But we did manage to knock down 1 layer, so that's good enough. And we should be able to take these guys out before they manage to do anything to us. Here comes the rocket. Dodge, thank you. And send these guys back into the medbay, which we're going to power up using engine power, since we have a bajillion evasion anyway. Alright, now we can charge up our attacks again and get ready to smack them about even further. We are going to go for the weapons again, because being able to keep those things offline is ideal. Go, 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 go! Fire lasers at maximum velocity! That's what we want. That system's broken. We killed the person who was trying to fix it, because we are terrible. Alright, power back into the engines. And by terrible, I mean evil and not bad, because we're not too bad here. We're doing pretty darn good, in fact, I'd say. We're going to pummel these guys again, and it should kill them before they get out of the room. Go, lasers! Bam, bam. Oh, missed the second shot, but that's okay. We can try again in a second by pummeling their medbay. I hope you guys weren't planning on healing, because now you're dead. We could potentially let this guy just burn to death, because he might actually do it. We're going to cloak here so that missile doesn't hit us again. Thank you very much. That's what I thought, but we can just kill them in a shot anyway, so bye-bye, rebels. Nice try. The Arwing is here to take you down. With the rebel ship destroyed, we gather 2 missiles of drone part and 61 scrap and contact the survivors. Oh, they're setting up another emergency repair station. Interesting. Alright, we get the coordinates for another repair station. Please let it be close. Where is it? There's just 3. Is it here? Really? Did you set up the beacon and a beacon that's about to be taken over and that I have to jump to? Alright, well, let's let our stuff recharge. There we go. Alright, that was silly. Let's jump ahead, and hopefully these rebels don't wreck us, because they are a elite rebel beacon. Okay, not too scary, honestly. Beam, beam, dual laser, breach missiles. They can't hurt us. We're fine. We can just trash these guys. They are going to board us again in the medbay, which makes them extra stupid, and we can power the medbay up to make sure that we're basically invincible. I don't think they can do enough damage to fend, even with 2 of them in the room with level 2 medbay, so I'm okay with that. I am entirely okay with that. These guys cannot hurt us. Eventually they'll die. These guys aren't even as well defended as the previous enemy fought, which is kind of funny. Go, go, lasers. Alright, and cloaking. Oh, ooh, that was bad. Oh, I wasted my cloaking. No, I thought they fired the missile. We could be in trouble now. That could actually be bad. We might have to target the weapons with our next salvo. We might be able to take them out before they get a chance to shoot. This could be bad, though. I don't know why I clicked that right then. For some reason, I thought it was needed. Either way, we'll put power back in the engines and hopefully knock these guys out before they get a chance to do anything. Our weapons should recharge before we get a chance to be shot at. Like so. Go, burst laser and heavy laser. Knock out that weapon right now. Oh, they fired it and it's still online. It's the only weapon that isn't broken. We're going to turn off the oxygen to give us that extra evasion boost. Please miss us. They didn't miss us. Ouch. That was really annoying. That should not have happened. But that's what I mean. The odds of it doing damage are really low, but I'm sometimes stupid and things happen. So, we're going to hit them with weapons again to make sure that it doesn't happen again. Thank you very much. We can let that oxygen burn out. I'm not too worried about it. We're going to blast them and blast them. No more attacking us for you. Okay, now we're going to send, I think, Banks to go fix the damage. There is no air in there left, so it's going to do a bit of damage to him, but he'll be fine. And we can knock them out with the next salvo anyway, unless we get really unlucky with our dodge chances. That was really stupid of me, and I apologize for that. But you know what? Sometimes dumb things happen to non-dumb people. I don't know. Either way, that's a dead ship. We have fixed the damage, and we get a fuel back as well. Doesn't really pay for itself, but you know what? Whatever. We took 4 damage for that and got a single fuel back. Thanks for nothing. Ah well, I did do it to myself. We'll heal up Banks here and keep moving. Hopefully that repair station is going to be set up, because I'd be really annoyed if we really did that and the reward was this. But whatever. We'll send Banks back to the engines. Get over here. There we go. Close this door. Power back in the engines. There we go. Okay, what are we going to buy with this now? We don't have much else we need. We could buy more engine power just to give us an extra buffer zone there, but I don't think that's really necessary. I think we'll buff the piloting and the sensors just to make them a bit harder to knock out. And I guess we'll jump over this way? The flagship's right here, so they're going to be coming past soon anyway. We might as well come close by and see what we can do. We find a ship who is not happy to see us. More breach missiles. Do not mess it up this time, Vanguard. We found them, and it is time to do battle. They have, oh wow, they actually have a lot of damage potential here. With all those drones and burst lasers and breach missiles and all kinds of things. That's actually kind of interesting. And they have lots of shields, too. I'm not entirely sure how we're going to fight these guys, but I'm sure it won't be too bad. As long as we don't get really unlucky with their shots all hitting, we should be fine. We're going to go for the shields first. They do have a repair drone, which is going to make it hard to repair things, but if we can do a lot of damage like that and set the room on fire like that, we should be more or less safe. Here comes the rocket, which means we're going to cloak now. Thank you very much. We can also use that time to recharge our weapons, which is perfect, and then we should be able to hit them again before they get those shields instantly mega repaired, but they do have a ton of people repairing them, so maybe not. But go laser and go laser. Before they get them all fully recharged, do more damage, put a hole in the floor. Good, we killed a crew member as well, which is also nice. They might be able to do some damage here if we can't repair those shields quickly enough with both of those drones hitting us. Please get them to miss. Nope, good. They missed anyway. Perfect. Alright, we can keep pummeling them in that damaged shield room to take advantage of their lower repair time. They're trying to run away, but I don't think they're going to get the opportunity to. We're probably going to be able to kill them before they manage it. And there comes a missile cloaking now. Oh, they hit us anyway because it was too slow to the cloak. That's annoying. We've lost 8 hull now to breach missiles that shouldn't have been able to hurt us in the first place. Alright, well, these guys are going to die before they go anywhere. Thank you very much. Go hit them. Don't let them run. Oh, what? 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 That's not okay. They dodged as the lasers were coming across their hull. That's annoying. That's really annoying. Okay, well, that's stupid. I'm not okay with that. This is annoying. We're taking tons of damage here for no reason. Absolutely no reason. Well, time to go fight the flagship. Hopefully we don't get as unlucky there. No, we're going to have a bit of trouble against the flagship because we can't actually easily focus down... Well, we can actually easily focus down the thing. What am I talking about? We can smart bomb them. That'll knock out the missiles pretty effectively. Won't knock them out forever, because it won't knock out the crew who's on the system, but it will do a pretty good job of knocking them out temporarily at the very least. And then we could smart bomb the shields as well, and then hit them with this. That might actually be a pretty good idea. Let's try. Alright, we're going to jump in here, fight the flagship, and hopefully make them regret coming to fight us. Come at us, bros. What do we got? We find the Rebel flagship, rather, not the Federation flagship. That would be kind of silly if we were destroying that thing. Federation has no choice here, and we have to fight them or die. Here we go. They're invisible, no surprise there. We're going to try and charge up our gear and bring in the fight. We're going to power up our engines to level 51% evasion. That's not actually what I was trying to say there, but that's what that sentence turned into, so whatever. Smart bomb in that rocket. We should be able to knock it out in one shot because it only has 3 layers in it anyway. Here comes some other random attacks. I'm not too worried about those. The big issue here is those missiles, so we're going to cloak out and dodge them. There's really nothing else on this ship that's more dangerous at the moment, and please hit. Fantastic, that knocks out the rockets and does 5 hull damage. You know what? I could literally kill this entire stage of the flagship with just smart bombs. Maybe I will, just to be evil. Oh, that doesn't knock out the system. What was I thinking? Of course it won't do system damage. It doesn't do system or personnel damage. Herb and also der. Maybe I'll just smart bomb them to death. That's kind of a nice Arwing-y thing to do. We've come all this way. We've gathered weapons specifically to fight this ship. But we're not going to use them. We're just going to hit them with a smart bomb. I might only use it for this stage, because it's kind of silly to not use your arsenal at any point when you've put so much time into acquiring it. But it'd be kind of funny. Smart bomb them again. Hit. There we go. 2 more shots and they're done for. We're going to hit by this probably, though. Oh, yes, in the weapons. That's fine, though. We had some buffer room in the weapons anyway, so I'm not too worried about that yet. Hit them again. We can cloak out the next salvo of missiles anyway. We are taking some damage, though, which is not great. Hit them. Good. 1 more shot will kill them, and that is fantastic, if you ask me. We are going to dodge these rockets. Thank you very much. There we go. 111% evasion is pretty hilarious. I could use it for something, but I don't think we're going to worry about it. We're just going to smart bomb them and murder them that way. We're going to send Banks to go fix the radar, just because I don't like leaving things damaged, and this should kill them. Now, this is not an ideal way to kill them, in any way, shape, or form. I keep saying that, I gotta stop. Because we're only killing 2 crew, rather, because there's only 2 people in this room. But, you know what, that's fine, I'm not too worried about it. We're just gonna kill them, because it's fun. And that was the easiest Rebel flagship kill ever. The smart bomb is really powerful. If you didn't believe me before now you see it. This is what makes the smart bomb amazing. It pierces all shields. We have 1 billion missiles. We can just insta-kill all these layers of the boss. It's powerful. Alright, we got 2 fuel drone part 19 scrap. That's what we like to see. We could use these weapons, but we might just use the smart bomb for every phase of the boss. I might use other weapons to help destroy the Zoltan shield in the last stage, but it's pretty awesome. This is the smart bomb's claim to flame. Yep, I sure speak English. Claim to fame. It can destroy people who can't do anything about it. There's basically nothing they can do, because unless they have defense drone Mark IIs, I guess, in the next stage, then this might do something. But unless that happens, this is not a concern. We can just blast them into next week. I wish I could buy more power bars or have some Zoltan or something, but that's not an option, so I guess we will keep moving. I'd also love some more hull, but that doesn't look like it's going to happen either. There's a store right here, though, which means we do get some free hull. We're coming over here, we're going to buy some ton of hull, and then we're going to jump back down and fight the Rebel flagship. Hello, friend. Oh, it's super expensive. Whatever. We'll buy all the hull we can get, I guess. I don't have anything to sell them either. I could sell a scrap recovery arm, though, I guess. I don't need that at this point. We're going to buy all the hull he'll give us. Thank you. We'll sell you the scrap recovery arm, because it doesn't help us at this point. It gives us some extra scrap, which gives us more hull. There we go. Now how are you going to kill us? You're not, that's the answer. We're going to jump back over here and meet these guys at the pass. They should have 2 jumps left until they reach the flagship, or rather reach the flagship death spot. Nope, 3 jumps left. We're fine. Alright, let's jump over here, and we should be able to murder them now with no real risks at all. We chase down the flagship and discover it's now heavily damaged yet again. Scans indicate it's redirected considerable power to drones, and I believe it has 20 health again. Just double check here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hang on. That doesn't look right. That's like 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah! Dang nabbit. That doesn't look right. Either way, it looks like they have a bit too much hull now. We might try the smart bomb strategy again just for fun, but it's not necessarily the best plan. I think what we'll try and do is use the normal strategy here for a minute, just because we really don't want to get that boarding drone running rampant on our ship. It will hit us, and it will cause problems. I'm not too worried about it at first. I should... Whoa, Banks, back on that engine, thank you very much. Oh, it hit us in the helm, really? Alright, Fen, get in there and fight that thing. We can't have our helm down. Of all the places to hit. We're holding onto our cloak, of course, so that we can use it to block off the enemy's power surge on this stage because that thing is nasty. But apart from that, I'm not too worried. We're trying to knock out the drone control here with a concerted burst of laser, which should work. Oh, there we go. Here comes a rocket surge and a power surge. Power into the cloak to extend the power surge here. We are going to cloak now. Go. All right. That should block the rockets and the drone surge, unless we get really unlucky. We're going to send Fen to the med bay to heal him up, power down the engines to get that working, and we're going to send Banks in here to hopefully quickly fix this before we suffocate too much. Now, they are going to be fixing the drone control, which is not perfect, but it's better than nothing at the moment. We're going to quickly open the doors internally, so we vent that oxygen around. There we go. Now we're not suffocating anymore. I could send him over to make sure he doesn't die, but I don't think we're going to. We're going to put power back over here. I'm going to fire one more salvo into the drone control to make sure they don't fire that guy at us again, and then we're going to probably smart bomb them to death. That's the idea anyway. We're still invisible, so that's good. We're going to burst them and heavy laser them. Go, 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 go! Yeah, there's a hole in there now, too. We're good. We're going to swap to the smart bomb and start bombing them until they die. Because that's a great way to do things. Now, we're probably going to get hit by more rockets, so we'll put the spare power back in the engine so we don't get hit unnecessarily when we could easily have blocked it. This drone surge is going to hurt unless we get very lucky. Go, smart bomb, go! Alright, smart bomb hits. We really need that cloak right now, but we're going to get hit by some rockets. This is not going to be helpful. Ouch! Ouch! There's a whole bunch of fires. That's unfortunate. We're going to cloak now just so nothing else hits us. We really want to fix these holes, especially fixing our engines and cloaking is a big deal. Smart bomb them in the hull again, and we're going to burst laser them in the drone control just to make sure they don't get an easy time fixing it. They got an easy time fixing it, but that's okay. We have a ton of hull to burn here, and I'm doing things a silly way, so I'm okay with this. We're going to smart bomb them again. It's going to take 2 more shots to kill them, but that's fine. We are low on oxygen, though, which is not cool. So I really want that fire to go out, and when it does, we'll be able to go in and fix it. I think we might even send a bunch of our crew in to fix it. This hole is also not cool. But there's nothing we can do about that right now. I'm not too concerned. Like I said, we're going to try and see what happens here. Power surge coming in again. That's going to be a bit problematic. More rockets are going to fire in a second. Our smart bomb is away. That's fine. We're going to fire the burst at the drone control again. If all those lasers hit, I'd be surprised. They, in fact, did not hit. Also, none of those rockets hit, which is actually incredibly lucky. Smart bomb. Kill them. Arwing, this is your moment, and they did manage to launch another drone at us, which also sucks to our oxygen situation. But we have our cloak back up, so we're going to cloak right now, and we are going to send Banks and Rob in to go fix the oxygen situation, because I don't want us to be suffocating here. That would not be fun. We might have some trouble here with the burning problem, but this should kill them. Yes, it did. Magnificent. That is some dead rebels. Now, I'm not going to be able to leave Banks in there, because he's going to suffocate soon. We did kill them, getting fuel drone part 21 scrap, but you need to get out of there right now, Banks. Otherwise, you're going to be in trouble. Get out. Get out. And oxygen is fixed. Good. Oh, there's no oxygen in that room either. Get out of there. Oh, goodness. You have 1 health. 1 health, Banks. My goodness. Fox, get out of there as well. Holy cow. And Rob, you're going to be suffocating soon, too. Come on. Get out of there. Wow. What a nasty situation. We just barely survived that. Holy cow. Look at that. Wow. Look at our crew. I guess going for the all-smart bomb strategy was not necessarily the smart strategy, but it was fun, so that's okay. I'm going to keep doing it even. We're going to use it against the last stage as well, even though it's still really not a smart idea. But it's a funny one, so I'm okay with this. We're going to smart bomb this flagship to death. We did use a little bit of non-smart bomb damage, but that's okay. It does help to get these guys off our tail, because we really don't have the firepower to deal with constant boarding drones smashing into our hull, draining our oxygen, and generally causing trouble, especially not when they hit our helm with the first one. This should eventually stabilize the oxygen, especially if we open these doors. I believe that's how it works. With level 2 oxygen turned on, we should be able to do that, but it looks like it's not quite working properly yet, so we'll just wait till it regenerates a little bit further. And now it seems to have regenerated fully, so if we open these doors, it should be able to stabilize that. No? I thought it could with level 2. That was the whole point, I thought. Well, we might have to do some makeshift repairs here with Gumpo to get the repairs open to the med bay, so that our NG can get back over there and actually heal up. That shouldn't be too bad, though, and then once that's repaired anyway, they'll be able to get to the med bay and the oxygen should fix anyway. There we go. Alright, oxygen's back. What a mess this has been. Alright, maybe it's only when you only have 1 hull breach, maybe it can't deal with 2. We'll send these guys back over here and fix that up. So if we open this door now, does that fix the oxygen in the doors? Yes, it does. Okay, so the problem was we had 2 hull breaches. That's okay, though. Okay, we'll send these guys back over here. We'll send them in to actually kill off that bot while he's still sitting there. Okay. That makes sense. Alright, it was the 2 breaches. I didn't know that. That's interesting. Interesting indeed. Maybe if I had left this one shut, it would have filled up that one again. I don't know. Either way, it's an interesting question. Maybe I'll have to find out next time. Some other adventure we'll find out when we have 2 hull breaches and otherwise general damage. We will send RNG in here to fix up that hull breach as well. We'll send Gumpo in to get healed. Oh, that's Fox. Interesting. Gumpo was in the wrong room. Fen, you're going to go back to the cloaking room. Banks, you're going back to here. Rob, back over to there. Cannot be targeted boarding drone. That's weird. Apparently the boarding drone thinks it's still there. It's dead, but it thinks it's still there. Strange. Fox, back to your station. We are getting down to the wire here. It is time to fight the Flagship, and we're going to try and kill him entirely using smart bombs. We'll use the burst lasers and the heavy lasers or whatever to help knock down the Zoltan overshield, because that is just a nasty thing. And apart from that, I'm not concerned. This should go pretty well. We have 21 hull to burn in case we take damage, and otherwise we should be fine. We might... Oh, I left the oxygen in the wrong room, but that's fine. Swap that over quickly. We might take some damage from rockets and from this super attack, but we'll have to wait and see. So, we're not certain how it's able to keep fighting with the amount of damage it has sustained and has transferred power to the super weapon, and it's going to try and board us as well. That's something I forgot about. I never have boarders left in here because I normally murder everybody, but that's fine. We can deal with the boarders here. Shouldn't be too hard. We have Fen. Get in there, Fen. Help beat them up. And smart bombs are almost ready. Smart bombs go. Good thing we have a bajillion missiles. So, we might take some rockets to the face here. I'm not sure. We're not actually... Nah, we'll dodge these ones. That's fine. We might want... Oh, we missed! That's terrible. I wasn't expecting that. We are going to just fight these borders off. That's fine by me, and then we'll be able... Oh, they're going to be sending another wave right away, too. Good thing we can kill these guys a little bit easier now. Here comes the power surge, too, which means I really want to have him on this station. This is bad, actually. We're going to send you over to the medbay. If we don't fire, the thing should miss us completely. Perfect. That was what I was hoping for. That was actually quite lucky. So now, Fen should be able to kill this guy. They're going to board us in the shields now, which is not great. We should be able to kill him, though. Good. Get him over there. We're going to send Rob down here. We're going to try and knock out their overshield. That's 13 points of armor, I think, which means it's not going to get knocked out completely. But I'm not scared yet. We're going to take some shots, but that's fine. These guys should be able to do some fighting. Banks is going to come back down to the control here to evade. Evade, evade, evade! Oh, we took some hits there. That's not great. But thankfully the hits did damage to their own crew, which is kind of funny. Did set the room on fire, though, which is not kind of funny. Especially because it's our shields room, which is extra bad. Alright, this could actually be a problem. We're going to send our crew over to go heal. This should do damage to them, because they can't get out. We're going to send Fen back down. We've got a power surge coming as well. This is actually a little bit problematic here. Send our guys into medbay. Our shields are going down right before the super attack cloak. Oh, thank goodness. That could have been bad. We're going to lose our shields in a second, too, but these guys are going to burn before they get out of there. We're going to knock out their Zoltan overshield with the burst laser. Make sure it knocks out all of the damage it can. Good. Shields out. Hit them with smart bomb, please. They burn to death, which means we can send our crew back in there to fix the damage. They got hit, which is good. We're going to take some missiles to the face, which is not good, but hopefully most of them miss. No, not most of them, but it didn't hit anything important, so we're not done yet. Unfortunately, our shields are low, so we could be in trouble here now. Get those shields back up right now, guys. This super attack is going to hurt. Miss, 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 miss. Ouch, ouch, ouch. That hurt. Not as bad as it could have hurt, but it did hurt. Smart bomb, go. I'm just going to auto-attack you, so I don't have to worry about forgetting you. Mostly those were misses, so that's good. Get the shields back up online. That's important. We're going to have Fen start repairing the cloak. It's going to take him a long time, but it's better than nothing. Shields are coming back online. Engines are coming back online, so that's good. Oh boy, more rockets. We're going to cloak these ones, I think, just to make sure. I don't really want to get hit by anything else right now, although it will mean we'll probably get hit harder by the super strike in a second, but they only need to get one more rocket, and if we can hit them with another small bomb before we get hit by anything else, we'll be laughing. Here comes the super strike at the same time as their normal attack, though, which is not good. Shields are going online. Get those shields all powered up in time, and the overshield is back on. That's unfortunate. Fire more lasers. It only takes one more shot to kill them, though. I'd be very surprised if we don't survive this. I heard the Alpha Strike thing, but I don't see an Alpha Strike coming in. They hit us in the shields and the helm again. They like hitting us. Wow. Probably because we're not doing anything to stop them, but jeez, this hurts. We're going to try and knock out the shield with the remaining burst laser and then use the smart bomb to one-shot them to death. I'd be surprised if it works. We're going to cloak out here, though, just to make sure we don't get hit too bad. There we go. Hit us once more in the helm, which is not great. We're going to send Banks in to help. Get in there and help put out that fire. Here comes the Alpha Strike, which we're going to let them fire and miss well before we hit them with the smart bomb. Oh, man. What a mess. They hit... Oh, no. The helm broke. Okay, smart bomb, go. I don't want to be hit by anything. It hits the oxygen. We might win still. Yeah! Rebel Flagship, you got smart bombed. You've been Arwinged to death, and that's what I'd like to see. Fantastic. Thanks to the valiant effort of the Arwing Mark I, our successful crew, Fox, Rob, Banks, Gumpo, and Fenn, who have been successfully inducted into the Star Fox team, the Rebels' flagship has been destroyed, throwing their fleet into chaos and ensuring a Federation victory. Yes. So we should be able to get out of here now. No, it's not. There we go. We've defeated the Rebel flagship and ensured the victory of the Federation, getting 4,527 points. Now, it's not probably going to be enough even for a high score on the Kestrel board, because the Kestrel is a heavily used thing for these mod ships, because it's easily accessible for players. But that was a pretty good run, I have to say. That smart bomb at the end really proved its worth. It was useless for almost the entire middle of the game, but it wrecks the flagship. Now, if we had been able to actually do damage with it, we wouldn't have wound up taking 20 points of damage. But I just let us take the damage for fun, because it's fun to take them out using only the smart bomb. Let's take out here in the stats what we got. It does not show up on here, but that's fine. No new session records, but that's not surprising either. Not on the top scores board, but that's okay. We beat the game using the Arwing Mark I, which is a pretty big achievement in and of itself, because this ship is hard in the beginning of the game. So, like I said, we'll probably be posting another version of the ship soon after this video goes up, which will let you start off with a different weapon, which isn't quite so underpowered, but for the time being, this is what you got, so, it's not bad. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. I enjoyed playing through it. It was satisfying being able to beat the game with this ship, because it is pretty darn hard. And awesome. If you want to get the ship for yourself, there's a link in the description. You can get either the normal, or I'll post an easier version as well, so I won't take this one away if you want the challenge. And, yeah, if you liked the video, don't forget to leave a like on the video. Thank you guys very much for watching. This has been, like I said, Vanguard of Valor, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.